wanna know his secret?
At number 10, Robert Mugabe. Elected as president of Zimbabwe, Mugabe also tortured countless people, terming them to be troublemakers or opponents of his regime. He left journalists muzzled and rigged 2 elections held in his era. Mugabe has been named one of the world's worst dictators for having a questionable human rights record. He is widely criticized for his inadequate handling of the economy, human rights abuses, and his refusal to step down from office. At number 9, Bashar al-Assad. Known as a horrible and inconsiderate leader, Bashar al-Assad deprived the citizens of Syria of their basic necessities. He was also seen to be a part of violent repressions. He ran unopposed in the 2007 presidential election, and his secret police force, the Mugabe, has routinely disappeared, tortured, and killed political activists. Since 2011, the Syrian army and security services have been using tanks and rockets against members of the Syrian opposition as well as ordinary civilians. At number 8, Omar al-Bashir. Field Marshal Omar Hussein Ahmad al-Bashir is the president of Sudan and the head of the National Congress Party. He is in power since 1989. He is wanted by the International Criminal Court for war crimes and crimes against humanity, namely in the Darfur region. Despite the warrant, he freely travels to sympathetic countries to flaunt his relative immunity among friends. 2.7 million people are believed to have been displaced since 2003 as a result of his military campaign against the Darfur rebels. At number 7, Francisco Franco. The Spanish military leader who ruled as the dictator of Spain from 1939 until his death, Franco was famous for torturing his people. Furthermore, he also became the de facto regent of the restored Kingdom of Spain, which made him even worse in the eyes of the public. At number 6, Then Sh. Burma's senior general Then Sh comes holds 6th place in our list. He is ruler of Burma's military junta since 1992. Sh's true colors were revealed to the international community in the aftermath of Nargis when he prohibited rescue and aid groups from reaching cyclone victims. At number 5, George H. W. Bush. Elected as the 41st President of the United States, George H. W. Bush is known to be one of the worst rulers, mainly because of the economic policy he brought to the United States of America. This caused the national debt to rise sharply. At number 4, Queen Ranavalona I of Madagascar. Also known as the Mad Queen of Madagascar. Similar to Tsedong, Queen Ranavalona I of Madagascar was responsible for killing 1 million people and above. She managed to get killed 10,000 people in a single week, which makes the worst of all. At number 3, Ariel Sharon. Known to have annoyed the French and having narrow-minded opinions regarding minorities, Sharon is an Israeli prime minister who happens to be on the list for all the controversies he has been a part of. At number 2, Queen Mary I. Also known as Bloody Mary, Queen Mary I is thought of as one of the worst rulers in the history. Her attempt to turn back England into Roman Catholic was not a good move, and that led her to burn 300 Protestants as well. It is said that due to her, England lost its territory to the French. She's considered one of the most evil women in history. At number 1, George W. Bush. George W. Bush was elected in the 2000 as USA's 43rd president. There are many reasons why he is a part of this list, including one of his poor decision-making skills. Most people believe, and it is true, that he is responsible for a large proportion of the violence creates in the world today. Of course, he is one of the cruelest rulers of his era. The so-called war against terrorism he started took millions of lives. Many researchers ranks Bush near the very bottom in history. Due to delusional wars, reckless spending and inflexibility. In 2010's in a ranking of presidential scholars, Bush was rated as one of the nation's 5 worst presidents. In 2009 C-SPAN ranking Bush top at 8 worst presidents. If you like this video, click subscribe to get our newest videos. Thanks.